Yo, what is going on, guys? We're back today for another video. So, we just had the official Kabam live stream. We're going to be breaking down all of the juicy information that was talked about on the stream. So, without any further ado, let's go ahead and just dive straight in. So, at the very start, they just had some stuff about announcements. So this is the last call for the Red and Dead's Discounted Shed. That event has now ended if you go to the store to try to buy the deals, but the Summoner Discount Shed bundles themselves for the poolies are going to last for about another 3 days. So keep that in mind. Make sure you make your final purchases. I did get one more of these deals just from redeeming the daily login on the web store. I haven't spent any more than in that video, but yeah, so I'm about 220,000 poolies left. Probably just get ISO selectors for the last bit, but I do still need to jump on Leg Spiker and knock that out. Then we have the final Heart of Fire reveal coming in this video. We have Light Essence available until June 4th, more roadmaps, giveaways, streamlined Twitch drops update with multi-restreams, check forum discount for times, Discord, and then return of secret codes. So then we also have Secret Codes Volume 2. So something set on screen or in the background, reward 7-star crystal, 5 total, 5 unique codes with 1 redemption. Each codes will activate at 12 p.m. PST, giving viewers an additional chance to win. 5 Titan crystals, 5 champion codes, or champion choice, and now 5 times secret codes. For some of you, it may be a better chance to win. So that's why they want you to get there live for the stream. I pretty much watched this one pretty much after it ended, but yeah, so now we also have something really exciting. We have a new Valiant event quest, man. So this is dropping May 7th, in 5 days. That's going to be this month. We're going to get a Valiant event quest, dude. So this is crazy. And when I saw the rewards, I was blown away. So 6 quests, only 1 path per quest, 15 fights per path. Each quest has a specific class restriction, 1 champion team slot, required choice node between each fight. You can use any class for the boss. Wait, 1 team slot, choice node between each fight. Dude, this sounds like what was that thing called? The this guy right here. The Crucible. That sounds exactly Crucible style. I didn't realize that. Okay, interesting. And then rewards are earned in all 6 quests, open to all Valiant players without Thronebreaker event quest completion. That's amazing. So what are the rewards? Is this going to be worth it? And yes, it is. So if they would show the rewards, come on. Okay, here we go. Cyclops, show us the rewards. So, 150 units. It's not bad. 15,000 7-star shards. Not bad. But this right here. 8,000 Titan shards. Okay, you got my attention now. 25,000 Tier 7 basic catalyst. Okay, I'm doing this every single month now. I don't even have a choice. 25,000 Tier 7 basic. That is incredible. Need that. It's really good.
But all of this just for essentially doing 1 path request that you could jump in right away. And it's
2,000 Awakening Gem shards, 16 7-star 6-stone crystals, 8 generic stones, 10,000 6-star relic shards, and 1 tier 4 basic alloy, which is what's required to take relics to the next level. Dude, this is incredible. This is really good. And you might be thinking, relic shards, well, that's lame. No, we're finally getting new relics, but that's a spoiler for things ahead. But man, the Valiant EQ looks incredible. Really excited, and we will be getting our hands on that this month. And I believe they said we're also getting it next month, but that's it for now. It's not going to be a permanent thing going forward yet. They're still testing. So this month and June is going to be like a test for this Valiant monthly event quest. So I'm really excited. Then there was a little bit about the side quest. So similar to classified weekly quest map, class advantage restricted. Beat the boss with Saga champions. So this is not sounding too crazy. Cool little mini figures of them there. Yeah, I don't think too much is going on with the side quest. Oh yeah, and then we have, of course, PC launching on May the 15th. Make sure you pre-register and you can get some little rewards. All right. Already talked about PCs in another video, so we're going to keep on going. But yeah, these are some of the rewards you can get depending on how many people register. All right, now we get into some Cyclops gameplay. So let's check it out.
Yeah, Summoner's Choice rework. Let's take a look.
Cyclops.
To begin, strike the opponent and focus on your 3-hit combos to build your precision passives. Try to intercept as often as possible to make this go faster. Continue this process as you build up to your special 3. But remember, you can't activate it below 20 precisions. Once you're
That's
at
weird.
bars, stand your ground and intercept the opponent with your special 2. If you mess up, don't worry, it'll be unblockable. Immediately after, launch your special 1s until the opponent is knocked out. Now, if you need some extra juice, you can build up to 20 precisions and start your I-Beam Annihilation with your special 3 to stack on even more power efficiency. That way, you could build to maximum damage and unleash those mind-blowing yellow numbers. And hey, that True Focus buff is great for tackling some of those pesky champions who love to evade.
Wait, how does he get True Focus?
So, don't be afraid to take Cyclops into
That is
those
nice.
sites and show the world how to lead the charge.
Dude, he looks really cool.
How about that?
How about that? Yeah, I'm
How about that?
Finally get to see animation. So Cyclops.
So here we go. We got a little bit of the specifics. So consistent True Focus buff. That's amazing. Power efficiency, prowess passives, precision passives, new adrenaline mechanic. Stands perfectly still, does not walk at opponents. That's a weird one, but cool. Lots of damage. He goes pew pew. So I think we have a little Realm of Legends Winter Soldier fight coming up in a second here. We'll take a gander at that. Yeah.
Can we get that gameplay screen up? There we go. Cool. So what you want to do here?
So, what?
To get those intercepts now, just
I guess he gets the True Focus every time he refreshes a precision.
So just like that, you want to get
That seems very easy to maintain.
Precision passives, but if you don't get those every 3 basic hits in a combo string, so medium light medium, medium light light, medium medium medium, you can't do that one. Don't do that one. You're gonna get the precision, right? Now, once you get to about 2.9 bars of power, because you can't use that special 3 unless you have 20 precisions, you're going to want to intercept with the special 2, okay? So, bait one more special 1 from Winter Soldier if you can here, Dave.
Nah, I'm just going to go for it.
Yeah,
just go for it.
That's fine. You know, it's honestly fine. He does so much damage anyway. Go for the special 1. Go for 1 more of those. Yeah, and that's pretty much going to do that right there. Yeah, 1 more special 1 to finish it off. There you go. And that's Cyclops at the end of the day. He goes...
So yeah, if you don't... Looks like if you don't throw those specials, like, immediately, those prowess will just fall right off. You don't have that much of a window.
Yeah, 1 more...
Because, like, they've really been showcasing the damage, but it looks like that is a very specific window to create and to utilize. But, yeah, dude, Cyclops, he's looking pretty good. You know, now that I am, once again, spending again, I did go ahead and pick up the Platinum Pass for the dual track, so I will be getting a 7-star Cyclops at some point. Really excited to make some content on that. He was looking really good. Right, and yeah, he is in the double track, so we'll be able to get Cyclops starting May 7th, so only 5 days away. Alright, now we get into some Yelena. Let's go. Let's see the deal with her. She's a skill champion.
To start building that massive combo, intercept and heavy if possible to build it faster and inflict your bleed vulnerability. These max out at 3, so stack them on and build close to your special 3. Then, once you cross 100 combo, launch your special 2 to activate elimination mode and unlock those guaranteed crits. From here, launch your special 1 to gain your impact passive and take advantage of that reversal to knock the opponent back and burst them down with instant bleeds.
I hate reversal, dude. Oh.
Launch into their block, then bully the opponent with multiple reversals.
I feel like she's gonna be so annoying to fight.
Be able to evade or miss while she's in elimination mode, as long as they aren't a mutant. So, once you've observed your target, don't hold back and launch an assault full of guaranteed crits and instant bleeds. And hey, if the opponent is bleed immune, don't stress. She replaces that instant bleed with a burst of direct damage instead. So, don't let that pesky bleed immunity stand in your way of observing your target and eliminating them from the battleground.
All right. So
I feel like this right here was a little disappointing. So this looks like she's ramped here. Special 2, photons at 28% health. She avoids the miss, which is nice. But the fact that this special doesn't even kill is kind of pathetic a little bit. I feel like, I don't know. Like that wasn't enough. Still had to get in another hit after this. And there probably wasn't even an equity there. Unless there is. If there was an equity, then okay. But if there wasn't an equity, that seems kind of bad. Damage output. I don't know. It's very early. Just early thoughts. So, she's going to be poison immune. Which... why exactly? Huh. That strikes me a bit odd. That a skill champion... poison immune. What? Okay. Indefinite endurance and combo shield. Crits inflict instant bleed. Shifts through observation and elimination mode. Powerful reversal. I hate reversal. Utilizes her combo in gameplay. Okay, so let's see. I actually didn't watch this fight. So let's take a gander against our Rhino.
Just for some bleed vulnerability.
Let's see the damage here.
If you get an intercept, right? You see how it glows green? Nice little parry action there. What you want to do is you want to get to about 2.5 bars of power, preferably when you're crossing 100 combo. So I'm going to be utilizing the heavy attack here to make that happen.
Ooh, the heavy gives you a bunch of combo.
It's going to bring me up above 100. Okay, I'm going to go for the special 2 to activate elimination mode right away and refresh the bleed vulnerability. Now,
so now we're in elimination mode.
Right now, going to go for the special 1. I'm going to have some fun with reversals now. Watch this. 1. Watch this. 2. Watch this. 3. Can I go for a 4th? I'm going to go for a 4th. I can't.
It's not even doing that much damage though.
He's pretty much dead. Right?
I don't know.
Super duper fun, honestly. Like,
I'm not convinced.
Like, I don't know if I can sit here and recommend you like go for
as an attacker.
Like crazy like that.
As a defender, I think I am already convinced.
Like that. But if you're questing casually and you want to have fun, like that's how I would recommend you do it.
Dude, I agree with you, bro.
It's fun.
I'm not gonna give you any pushback.
Yeah. Now, obviously.
Pushback because of reversal. Get it?
God, my entire train of thought is just gone. Obviously. She's going to be a pretty tough defender, right? So that reversal's pretty potent. When she's in, after her special 1.
She's got to be a pain on defense, dude. New bullseye. New bullseye.
On her as well, right? Where normally it's not. So you want
just kidding, I don't know. We'll see.
There's a lot of stuff going on with her on defense. That can be very fun on offense as well. She's a very fun champion. She is launching in pre-release bundles on May.
Okay, so that means our May champions are Yelena and Cyclops. But we also have buffed Phoenix. So let's take a look at that too.
Then charge your heavy to trigger Cosmic Flame and armor break the opponent. Repeat this to stack on even more incinerates. But this time, cancel your heavy with your special 1 to gain your Furies and your first special Echo. The next time you charge your heavy, you should reach the stack limit on your incinerates, allowing you to burst the opponent with instant incinerates with increased potency. From here, repeat the process of using your special 1 to gain Fury and bursting your opponent with your Cosmic Flame. And after your third special 1, your power gain will let you launch your special 2 to trigger your Cosmic Flame aura with a lengthened duration.
Cosmic Flame aura.
Extra instant burst damage while it's active. And if by the time it runs out, your opponent isn't already melted, just launch your special 2 again and keep the flames flying. Now, triggering the parry mastery without stunning the opponent will increase the amount of Phoenix Force charges you gain, speeding up your
Zola counter?
you to stack on more incinerates, leading to some monstrous instant burst damage. So, don't be afraid to
Zola counter.
attacks and stack on those charges. And hey, keep in mind, Each time her Phoenix Force charges expire, she gains a regen buff to help keep her extra healthy. And that Rite of the Phoenix passive gives you a second chance if you happen to
Immortality.
super sustainable in those longer fights where you can't avoid some extra chip damage. So, keep on parrying those specials and show the battle realm how this Phoenix flies.
Hey,
Okay, not bad, dude. She looks pretty good. And so remember, the way to get Phoenix is through our dark plumes. I guess I can't see mine. They're probably in other. Yeah, I'm at 36. How many of these bad boys? I think we need like 75 or something. We need a lot. But we got, so she has immunity to incinerate, heal block, special lock, power burn, drain, and lock. Wow. Heavy charge from basic attacks, extremely sustainable, regeneration, fury, flame aura, and a new special echo effect. Not entirely sure what that echo effect is. All right, let's keep on advancing in the stream. Guys, it is time for the Heart of Fire Cosmic Reveal. Now, I've been pretty good with my prediction so far, but Cosmic was by far the one that I don't know. I'm not sure what it could be. Nothing really made sense. You know, Hulkling, CGR, Hercules are all way too powerful. Like, people literally thought they were... No. I said from the beginning, day one, dude, no. They're way too strong. It's not going to be Hulkling. It's not going to be CGR. It's not going to be Hercules. But that leaves us with a whole bunch of duds. Like, Thor, Ronin... You know, not that they're terrible, but they're not Heart of Fire level champions. Airwalker, you know, some people were a Nihilist. Some people were really thinking it's going to be like a Nihilist Airwalker, you know. Me, I just went with Thor because I know Karate Mike loves Thor, and I was hoping maybe he gets some kind of a buff. But no, guys, it's not Thor getting the buff. It's Groot. Groot, man, is our cosmic champion for the Heart of Fire. Or is he getting a buff? Because this gameplay right now, I think, is pre-buff? What? I thought those charges might be new, but no, that's just against Ares.
there it is.
Groot? Lefty's gonna be so happy.
Would you like to explain more?
Would you?
Exciting is that the final champion for Heart of Fire is none other than the man himself. Let's get
I did not guess Groot.
Groot. So let's talk about Groot, what he can do. So Groot has bleed immunity, which is absolutely amazing for bleed hazard shift nodes. Of course, in Alliance War.
The moment I saw this not launching May 7th, I realized, like, it's just a joke, guys. It's not actually Groot. But the champion that it actually is, I haven't seen anyone get this right. No one guessed it on YouTube. And our actual Heart of Fire Cosmic Champion
So this was
is...
How about we take a look at the real one?
Boom. Not Phoenix. No. Dark Phoenix. Dude. I'm hyped. I am hyped. My prediction was wrong, but like I said, Cosmic was a pure guess, dude. And like it would have been very difficult to guess this. Why are we lagging here? Hello? Hello? Don't lag. Man, she looks pretty good. I wish the red was a bit brighter. It's so dark. But man, Dark Phoenix. So, if the stream will load.
Is that a sick burn?
That's a sick burn. Listen, not as good as Groot's, but the final champion for Heart of Fire is none other than Dark.
Didn't see that one coming, dude. But I like it. Okay, why is my stream lagging? Come on. Come on. Let's talk about some plume sources. And then we also have some Dark Phoenix gameplay.
Very quick look at the deep dive.
Alright, so we have immunity to Incinerate, Nova Flame, and Power Drain. Gains passives if her buffs fail or are nullified. Inflicts Nova Flame. Consistent Safeguard buff. Powerful Fury from her special 2, Phoenix Rising charge for immortality, and a potent defender. So guys, I heard you love Serpent, you love Bullseye, you love Enchantress, you love these crazy defenders. Well, I got 2 more for you now. Yelena and Dark Phoenix. Get ready. I'm excited to see how they are. Alright. Get into her little bit of a deep dive gameplay.
Medium ending combos to build up your ember charges. Use your special 1 to gain more.
A little unstoppable and power gain.
As you're launching your specials, you'll start to inflict your Nova Flame passives. Continue your medium ending combos as you build your way to your special 2. Then
Drop the special 2. Nice little Fury buff.
Launching your special 1 to stack on those Nova Flames while your Fury boosts up those big yellow numbers. Now, if you're up against a defender with lots of armor ups, take advantage of her Pulverize on her.
Oh, that's the Safeguard buff. That looks so weird. Little Pulverize action.
And dish out some extra burst damage, letting you build to that giant Fury a lot faster and melt the opponent with those boosted Nova.
How giant is this Fury? They're really hyping it up. But it doesn't look that strong. This I like. Permanent Nova Flame. I really like that. Permanent anything I like. That's cool.
And don't forget, this is Phoenix after all. That Phoenix Rising charge is great.
Boom. New Herc, guys. New Hercules. Immortality. Boom.
So, build up those Novas, and between your immortality and your safeguard,
Dude.
don't be scared to take a little risk.
That is Dark Phoenix. Seeing some people saying she's so good. New Herc. No.
Yes.
Not New Herc.
New Herc. So yeah, guys, that is Dark Phoenix. I truly did not see this one coming, but it makes so much sense now. You know, hindsight being 2020, like no other Cosmic Champ fit the bill. The only one that would have come close would have been like Gallon, but they literally announced Gallon for the Titan Crystal like right before. So like it just didn't make sense. And now it all makes sense because they pulled from a champion no one even knew about. So yeah, Dark Phoenix, man, I'm really excited. All right, so this is our Heart of Fire pool, but now it's going to be a little bit differently. So it's going to be Apocalypse, Nick Fury, Immortal Abomination, Tigra, and Future Ant-Man in a crystal. And then Dark Phoenix is going to be an entire separate entity. You're not going to be able to get lucky and pull her. No, you're going to need to fully invest in the event. I believe she is the final milestone. So they're going to show it right here. So this is for the Heart of Fire event. They also said that it's going to look very similar. I mean, we can just listen to them talk here. It was crashed. Crash Hand is his favorite event.
I think is going to be the same this year. Yeah. So aside from the change with Phoenix in the final milestone, everything else you can expect from the event is basically as last year.
Yes.
Costs exactly the same amount of units.
Same amount of units.
The structure is basically exactly the same. There's obviously more stuff in it, but aside from that,
It's a very juicy event. I will.
So I believe for the Omega Days event, it was like 36,000 units to go all the way, fully everything. So expect this one to be similar, cost, price, format, everything. I've kind of been saying that for a while, but there's our official confirmation from Crash himself. So these are some of the key highlights that are going to be attainable in the Heart of Fire sale. Boom, this one right here. I gave the Legacy guarantee on this one, a 3 to 4 Heart of Fire specific rank up gem. So this was a no-brainer. And then we have the Heart of Fire Awakening gem as well. Again, no-brainer. 200 Heart of Fire Cinder Stones. That's amazing. You know, for investing in future Ant-Man or Nick Fury. Boom. Then we have, you know, the 7-star crystals. But then the final milestone is not 1, but 2. 2 copies of Dark Phoenix. So you get her, and you get her awakened as the final milestone. So, you know, this... What do you guys think about all this as the final Cosmic Champ? Honestly, I like it. And, you know, the good thing is that it's going to increase the chance of pulling these other champions. Which, Nick Fury and Future Ant-Man, dude, hell yeah. But Tigra, oh, hell no. Actually, what also has me slightly worried is that it doesn't say that there's a champion selector. There was in the Omega Days event. I'm hoping there will be here. You'd think that would be a highlight that would get mentioned, though. So if there's no champion selector, that actually scares me a bit. Because what if I just don't get lucky and I just keep pulling Tigra? I'm going to be so pissed if that happens. But we'll see. At least I can get a Dark Phoenix guaranteed either way if I go all the way. Alright, we do have some more stuff to talk about. Some Radiance stuff. So we got some plans for Radiance. You know, right now, it's just in Battlegrounds. Well, that's not going to stay the same. There are big plans. So, monitor for a few seasons once all the modes have implemented Radiance. All the modes. So, Alliance War, Alliance Quest, they're going to be getting it. Regular updates, which we love to see. Exploring consolidation of other currencies. So, that's still a TBD. They're thinking about that. You know, they could use the other currencies as a kind of scrap the other currencies and just go with Radiance forward, you know. So begin adding time exclusive items to the store. Big ticket items like rank up gems, limited crystal, etc. More cosmetic items, exclusive chase items like. Alright guys, what is that exclusive chase item? Show me. Boom! It's freaking magic.
Right now, and
But
that we are working on a magic overhaul right now.
Overhaul.
The champion design team works quite ahead.
We're not just going to be getting magic as she is. They're going to be changing her.
Ahead of time, right? So this overhaul is not coming until next year.
Next year.
In the second half of this year, the Radiant store will be the place where you start to acquire the materials you will need to acquire an overhauled 7-star map. So
the Radiant stores will be the only zoomable way to be getting your hands on a reworked 7-star magic. Not just 6-star, 7-star. You heard that right. So magic is pretty hype. We got some more stuff talking about Radiance, and she looks like she's got like a new character model as well. Not that the one in game was bad, but Kabam seems to be updating a bunch of them. So Radiance will be coming to Alliance War and Alliance Quest, already implemented in Battlegrounds. So Alliance War ranked rewards season 58, so that should be next season, is going to go ahead and get Radiance implemented. All ranked rewards except titles and shadow tokens down to gold 6. And then AQ and raids ranked rewards. So June 9th, I think that is the next. No, that must be the next one. But yeah, June 9th, raids will be getting Radiance. And then June 16th, Alliance Quest will be getting Radiance. And all ranked rewards except Glory for ranks down to 3,500. And then we also get a little bit of a sheet of what the Radiance gain is going to kind of look like. So here we can see the number 1 alliance for Alliance Quest is going to be scooping up a clean 120,000 Radiance. Top 5, 100,000. Top 10, 85,000. And then top 20, 70,000. Top 30, 62,000. And, you know, it goes down. So, not bad, dude. This one is raids. So I'm assuming the regular AQ will be a lot lower because, you know, raids is only once a month. But these are fairly generous Radiance amounts, I would say. Not too bad. All right, and then we also have a little sheet for the Alliance War one as well. Let's pull that up. Here we go. So let's go over Platinum rank 1. So for Platinum 1, you're going to be able to get 150,000 Radiance. It's really good. It's really good. For like not even inside of Masters, you can still pick up 150k. Platinum 2 still getting 100k. Platinum 3 then 75, 60, 50, 40. Masters rank 1 is getting 350,000 Radiance. Rank 2, 325. Top 3, 300. And then Masters top 10, 250,000. And then Masters top 5, 200,000. So again, I feel like these are some pretty generous amounts of Radiance. I'm pretty happy with this compared to the, you know, what I could get for these rewards in the Radiance store itself. You know, to put that all into perspective, you know, one singular Titan crystal is 75,000 Radiance. So, you know, again, to put that into perspective right now, so 75,000 Radiance, you know, Platinum 3 can get that. So Platinum 3 Alliance War finisher with Radiance will be able to get a full Titan crystal if they so choose. Right now, right frickin' now, in Alliance War, Masters top 10 alliances in the world don't even get one Titan crystal. Just to put that into perspective here. Like that, this is like, obviously there's other stuff. You're 7-star, 2-4 alpha, but like for most endgame war players is tier 7, the Titan Shards, and the Sig Stones. For me, I don't really care about anything else. This 7-star, these tier 4, these Heart Shatter, these Catalyst stuff, meh, doesn't really matter. They're all pretty much irrelevant. What matters to me is tier 7, Sig Stones, and Titan Shards here. So I'm really, really happy with the amount of Radiance here. Like, for example, if we finish just Masters top 20, it's 200,000 Radiance. That's one full tier 7 basic Catalyst I could go buy. And that would still be one full Titan Crystal. So a full tier 7 and a full Titan for a regular Masters finish, opposed to currently what we have in half a Catalyst and not even half a Titan. So this is massive, bro. This is massive. When you really put it into perspective, it's like, wow. So I was so in a bad place with the game and, you know, really questioning the future of the game. Now, with Radiance, I think this has completely revolutionized and saved the endgame community. Honestly, I'm so happy with Radiance. I absolutely love it. All right, let's keep going. So, Thunderbolt supply drop. Gotta log in, get that ghost. Then we have roadmap recap plus updates. So the daily super event went live. This was phenomenal. I think everyone is happy with the daily super event. There's only one complaint about it, and it was that they took out the tier 3 alpha catalyst, but they have since put that back in. And you know, the update, the buff to the super daily event is staying going forward. Once the Thunderbolt stuff ends, it's the buff still staying. The only thing that we're not getting any more of is the pool shields. So Nightmare raids, the battlegrounds, what's next, in progress. So this is just, you know, them kind of checking in and, again, being more transparent on stuff, which is good. It's good for them to check in. All right, now we get to the next big thing, Alliance War. Dude, this is crazy. This is so crazy. So a big update for Season 58. So a brand new map structure. They're completely changing everything. You know, we just got a brand new Alliance War map. Well, we didn't get a new map. We got new nodes. The map largely stayed the same, but it feels like a completely new map now after the change. So there will only be 10 defenders on the map. Only 10. So each summoner takes one fight per battle group. So presumably there's going to be 10 paths, one champ on each path, and one person in each battle group takes one path, which seems really weird. But so you get 2 champion slots per attacking team. Fights focused on RPG asks, higher health totals with lower attack values, defender diversity and attack bonus tuned accordingly, huge solo event update, Radiance will be added to season rewards. So, dude, like, right now, Alliance War is, you know, 3 champions and a bunch of fights, and it's officers, and it's a lot of planning, and it's the whole bunch. This one fight per war? This sounds crazy. The way they kind of said it is, like, it's going to be a big, scary fight, like a raid boss type of fight, you know. That's kind of what they were trying to make it sound to be, which is pretty crazy. So, next season of Alliance War should have some pretty interesting videos, I guess, for you guys. And then we have event quests. So our goal is to show that event quests are always a relevant piece of content to all summoners. Our second test is coming in July. WIP events will soon change dynamically, scale both in terms of challenge and rewards based on a summoner's current story progression milestone and top 30 prestige. So the difficulty and the rewards for your monthly event quest will change depending on where you're at in the game. It can get juiced up if your prestige is high and you're an endgame player. Sounds very interesting. And then testing rewards per path completion versus exploration. All right, we got some more raid stuff. So the next raid cycle, 609, live now at a champion swap. So that's May 9th. Or no, July 9th. Wait, that's the next one. Oh, okay. It's throwing me off because I was like, wait, I thought we had one before that. But yeah, the champion swap node is live on the Nightmare raids. Tuning adjustments to assault roll boost. I wonder if they're going to take Purgatory out of the. I think she's in the assault one, right? So adjustments to the pool. They're probably taking her out or something. So add nodes that detail champion kit changes for raid defenders. Add new raid rule boost. Testing map. Future timeline to be determined. All right, guys. Boom. Big news. Big freaking news. We got new relics finally coming. So we are working on more. Released in batches like previous relics, aimed at reducing complexity. Future dev diaries in the works with more information coming to you soon. Working as fast as we can to get these to you stats. So look at this new relic. It's a bullseye, but it looks way different. You know, this one is like blue. This one's got a green glowing vibe, which looks really cool, actually. I like it. It's like a glow-in-the-dark bullseye. Dude, it's just so good to finally be getting new relics again. That's great. And then more crazy big news. So we had this alluded to on one of the last posts that we went over. I think it was the Radiance post. And Kabam was saying that, you know, they want Radiance to be used in a new competitive mode that is solo. Or not a competitive mode, but a solo PvE competitive mode. Yeah. Something to that effect. So this is like a bit of a glimpse into it. So a competitive meta event format, highest rank rewards with featured 7-star champion. So the rewards for this mode is the newest champion that month as a 7-star. Which is insane. That's something, you know, I was giving an idea for a Battlegrounds buff. If they want to do it here, that sounds cool to me. You can play as much as you want. Okay. Lots of to be determined for now, nearing completion, and soon to be moving into testing. So let's go full screen here to take a look at this. So the boss fight. This looks really weird. Prepare for fight. Play again. 20 units. Returning to landing. Landing? What the heck does that mean? So yeah, dude. But a brand new mode sounds pretty interesting. Definitely excited to check that out. And then our summoner's choice, Mr. Knight. He's looking good.
If you want to get a closer look, let's
Boom.
do one of these.
Look at him.
He looks incredible.
He's looking good, bro. I love the model. And then one last little thing. We got a little bit of a Thunderbolts trailer.
Yeah, Kabam Riggs, what do you say?
Let's run that. And I think that's going to be it for this video, guys. A lot of information on this stream. I just realized might get copyrighted for the music in this. Oh no. Turn that off. Taskmaster joining the crew. Boom. There is our Thunderbolts trailer. Sorry I had to mute the sound, guys. Boom goes to phasing. And then Void just pops out of nowhere. Boom. So that is our little bit of a Thunderbolts trailer. And yeah, guys, that's it. That is going to go ahead and wrap it up for this one. Where do I want to end on? Talk about Dark Phoenix a little bit more. So yeah, guys, so much information on this Kabam live stream. That's going to go ahead and wrap it up for the video. Try to cover everything, give you guys my thoughts on it all. Really excited about the future game. I kind of mentioned this earlier in the video, but like, really excited about the future of the game again, which feels really good, because when I'm not excited about the future game, like my passion to play and to make content just isn't there. So I'm really happy with the way the future is looking. And I'm just so glad that Battlegrounds is in a good state. I'm so happy with the Radiant store, and I can't wait to see it implemented across the game, dude. I love it. I think it was just truly the answer to all of our problems at the end game level. So yeah, guys, that's going to go ahead and wrap it up. Let me know which piece of news was your absolute favorite that we went over in this video. For me personally, there's so much. I think it might be Dark Phoenix. I'm just really excited about her. And the fact that she's going to be a defender and we're getting double Phoenixes, like, is great. This is the year of Phoenix, Cyclops buff too, but Dark Phoenix, I think, has me the most excited. So let me know what has you guys most excited in the comment section down below. It's going to go wrap it up for this video. Drop a like if you enjoyed the breakdown. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more content. Thanks so much for watching. You guys all have a great, wonderful day. Peace.